내가
supplier, fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Durant is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Morant. Then it's Jordan. And it's McGrady in at the small forward position. And for Denver, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the 1.
Here we go.
So the Nuggets win the tip. Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Olajuwon. And it's Chicago with the rebound. KD with it. Now guarded by Murray. Good on the triple.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Now Jokic. Now here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
And KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
And Denver has possession, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Jokic against Olajuwon. Now Brown. 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And that one is good.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Pass to Brown. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11, and it's good for 2.
Oh, great looking jump shot there.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 4-point game. McGrady a screen on Murray. Morant kicks to McGrady. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Johnson sends the screen for Brown. That's tipped.
Boy, that's spectacular defense. Excellent timing on the block.
Durant, good.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Timeout.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Chicago making some changes. Wang, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Durant. And Maxey subbed in for John Morant. "36 seconds left in the first quarter. Maxey against Jones. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Tyson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, great job by him keeping his eyes open, allowing him to spot the shooter ready at the arc. Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Jones.
At the line for 2.
And so Jones nails both of them.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Maxey, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Chicago leading by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Maxey. So for Chicago right now, we've got Antetokounmpo. Adebayo is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Maxey. And it's Edwards in at the 2.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 9 points. Johnson outside from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Chicago leading by 11. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Jones from outside. And another miss by Denver. 1:41 left now here in the second. For 3, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Powers through inside. Giannis.
The instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Jones up top. He's covered by Maxey. Back to Jones. Shot to stop the run. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 5.
We call that great awareness. He knew exactly when to pass it.
1:03 left in the second quarter. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver trails by 12. And here's Jones. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Tyson. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 12. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That can't be any easier. Mr. Johnson with the vertical.
And it's denied.
Woo-hoo! That starts with positioning, and then it becomes about pride. That's a great block.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
It's Edwards on the wing. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Edwards got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The deep three from Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nowitzki from deep three. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Chicago as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here's Jokic, following the three-pointer by Paul Pierce. Over Wang. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Johnson finds Murray. Back to Johnson. No good on the triple. Chicago leading by 20. To the paint. Outside for Jordan. Nowitzki for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brown against Jordan. Wide open look here for Murray. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 5 now.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the basket by Gordon.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Nowitzki outside. It's Pierce on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Pierce has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Chicago. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Wang. Kevin Durant comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Morant in for Robertson. Here's Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Murray's got 7 points.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And Morant gets it to go. And Chicago leads by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
For 3, Murray. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Brown. Now, Jokic. He's defended by Olajuwon. And 2 shots coming up at the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
it's tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Brown. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Chicago right now, we've got Pierce. Olajuwon is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
And here's Morant. After Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple, trains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Denver grabs the miss. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And a deep 3 from Murray. Can't connect from long distance. Chicago leading by 21. KD on the wing. Back to Morant. Pierce for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Brown the pass to Gordon. Murray against Morant. And then Murray with the jam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Kevin Durant. Another three for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And Jokic slams it in. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant dishes to Elijah Wan. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Murray, good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Morant. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.